Yeah, I really am using a mic with a cord because the wireless one that I bought was really bad. As you know, really, really, really bad. And I wasted $20 on it. I got this one from work, and we'll see how it goes. And if I yank this tripod down. It's another grocery haul, and it's from Aldi and Kroger. It's part organic, it's part regular, because the bill was already so expensive, even with just some of it being organic, and I got like actual enough food for the week. So let's go. I got some organic broccoli. Also, I accidentally bought some other lady's avocado oil, which was like $6.79. That was a weird experience because I had seen her around the grocery store and gotten like intensely jealous of the way she looks. I have like self-image issues bad, so I'm trying to work on that, especially in therapy. But then I had to interface with this woman because she wanted to Venmo me for it, and that was a hard time for me. Do you feel that way sometimes? Like you really just feel like super comparing yourself to this other person and like thinking that they must have like this kind of life because of the way they look. And sometimes it's true, I'm sure. Sometimes it's true. And I don't think it's a secret or mystery that better looking people tend to have better lives. But it was just like blaring right in my face. I'm going to talk about it with my therapist tomorrow, honey. I got some organic strawberries. Can't wait to eat all of these in a day, probably. Really bad for me in particular. Some organic romaine. I know this is probably like terrible for me and terrible for the environment, but I really like just being able to pour the powder in and not wait for a tea bag and stuff. So I got some instant classic roast decaf coffee. Some of these cute little grapes that I love so very dearly. I had to split these bags up because the Aldi stuff was actually got way more stuff at Aldi. I had a way bigger bill than I thought I was going to, in part because of that avocado oil. But it's the dishwasher, not a mouse. I did have a mouse get trapped on a glue trap that somebody else from the previous residence here had left, and it was squeaking, and I thought, is there a bird on my roof? And it just kind of went on for a while. So I had my big burly first floor friend first and neighbor second come move my stove, and there was a little tiny baby mouse on the glue trap, and he took it away and said he was trying to get it off of there. I hope he did. He hasn't given me an update, so that makes me feel like probably it didn't make it. But he tried and I tried. We all tried. Some organic blueberries, my sketty, and I got one sketty and one fettuccine because the other fettuccine was way too far back and I didn't want to mess with trying to get it. And I have a sketty from last week still left over. 2 organic tofu super firms. I have a little thing that I want to make and crush these up and roll their like protein fat balls with some kind of nut butter, cocoa powder, and coconut and hemp hearts. Wouldn't that be a delight for all of us? Oh, I'm so mad about this one. This was $8. Remember when this used to be like $6? Oh my gosh, I just realized that the cord is making the shit wobbly as hell. I'm gonna have to do something. I went and bought a dongle for this thing. I went and bought batteries for this thing. I'm butthurt. Anyway, they didn't have the Kroger brand in stock of this nooch, so I got the super expensive brand. Why are you like this? Of nutritional yeast. I got 3 garlics. Every time I look at garlic, every time I say the word garlic, most of the time, not every time, I think of my favorite infomercial, which was the Magic Bullet. Do you remember the Magic Bullet infomercial? Oh my gosh, so funny. There was this lady, it was obviously like acting, but there was this lady and she was like literally smoking a cigarette. And they were like, what's the worst kitchen job that you have to do when you're cooking dinner. And she sits down and she's like, chopping garlic. And her like cigarette, it's like the ashes are flying everywhere basically. If you don't love any infomercials, just go look up the Magic Bullet one. Please tell me in the comments what your favorite infomercial is, because I am a sucker for an infomercial. I tell you what, boy. I do tell you what. I finally remembered some soap. I wanted the Dr. Bronner's peppermint. It was $5.49 for a bar of soap. This one was like $2.49 or something like that. Oh shit. There's a lot of ingredients in here. I should have sprung for the Dr. B's. Oh well. I got 1 lemon because I still have a lemon left over, and 2 limes. Now for the, I can take a hint. Some cilantro, because I'm gonna make some taco-y bowl thing, which is why I also got some peppers. This is heavy. This is like a newborn. Knock a burglar out with this one. Some kale. I finished my kale. Real cute. Real cute. I finished my kale. I'm having a bad day. Some portobellas. Look at me saying it right the first time. We'll see how long that lasts. It's just gonna be a hard day, I think, for me. I got some garlic powder, because that 2-something BS, I can't. Okay, that did not last long. Not the one I thought it was gonna be. Look at her, what a champ. Please, just I need a win, okay? I need a win. This is so chaotic. I got some So Spice red pepper flakes. I wanted some red pepper powder too, but they didn't have it at either store. Go figure. Some cauliflower rice, very much melted because I went to Aldi first and it's like 80 degrees already and it's not even noon. Oh no. Got 2 of them anyway. Some cocoa powder for my bowls. This was a chore to find. I've gone off about this before, but almost all of the salsas at Aldi had sugar in them. I really want somebody to explain this to me in a way that's not going to be like, oh, it's to make you addicted to it and buy more. That's what it is. Why are we accepting this as a culture? We're just literally letting them put sugar in our dinner foods after we've been drinking soda with dinner for like 20 years. Why? Oh, these don't look very good at all. What have I done? Green onions. I'm sorry. That was kind of mean. And some asparagus. I got some original Aldi sparkling water, and I thought about not counting this, but it is, I did get it at a grocery store and it is included in the budget. So it's some dog food. Bye.